Hello there, Photon Infinity here, and today I'm going to be showing you the behind the scenes of the music video, Miner with a Pickaxe, with K-Girl. So, I guess I'll go to show off the audio spectrum that I've got here. I'm pretty proud of this. Well, first off, I made this in After Effects, and, well, I guess I can show you how I did it here. So to start off, I'm going to delete the original and I guess make it from scratch. So go to Layer, New, Solid. You can name this whatever you want. I'm just going to name it Audio, like the original. So now you've got this, but it looks nothing like an audio spectrum. So you're going to have to go to Effect, whilst you have audio selected, go to Generate, and audio spectrum. So now you've got the little audio spectrum dots here, I guess, but at the moment it doesn't actually do anything. I wonder why. The audio layer is set to the layer itself, which has no audio, so it's just going to stay still. What you need to do is set it to the MP3 that you have imported into the After Effects window. So if I set it to that, that's when it starts to work, but it doesn't really look too good so far. So what I really need to do is find a section of the video with like logo, some audio bits, and start to toggle these frequencies here to try and get a good effect. So I think I'm going to turn this all the way down to 1. The audio frequency, I think I'm going to turn down a bit. Maybe around 700. That seems to be where there's more ups and downs, I guess. So I'm going to turn this frequency bands, which just increases the number of dots in the, well, lines in the audio spectrum now. So I'm going to turn it a bit higher, around here, 134, and maximum height I'll just leave this be for now. And for the audio spectrum, I want it to be kind of like a sharp and crisp kind of audio spectrum, so I'm going to turn down the thickness all the way down to about 2.5 and softness all the way down to 0. So the colours, I'll leave it as pink since it suits the music video, and don't mess with these settings here. The display options, this is where the cool things are. So at the moment it's digital, which just, it's lines. So here we have analog lines, which is kind of like a heartbeat monitor kind of thing. So it kind of just like goes up and down, yeah, but I don't really like this since it's a bit too sharp here, and I want it to be kind of like a smooth transition, so I'm going to keep it as lines. Let's see, oh yeah, and it's in a circle in the music video, so what I need to do to make it follow a circle is to select the audio layer, go to this rectangle tool, hold down my left mouse click, go to ellipses, and, well, I need the exact center here, so I'm going to turn on the guidelines, I guess. So I'm going to line it up here and hold it down, left mouse button, Control Alt Shift to make a perfect symmetric circle. And yeah, that's about good. But what you see here is that I've added the circle as a mask to the audio, but it only limits the spectrum inside the circle, so I'm going to need to set it so that it follows the circle. So you go to here, path, and you select the only thing we can select, mask 1. So there we go, we've got the audio here. If I get the circle out of the way, it looks okay, I guess, for the moment, but if I turn the maximum height higher, let's say around here, and oh yeah, I forgot about this, side options, you can set it to A, which just goes inwards, so side A I guess, side B, which goes outwards. So you can see here that it actually looks like the audio waves or lines are getting cut off by this square here. So we're going to need to go to the mask, turn this to none. So there we go, it's not limited anymore. And I think I'm going to put the frequency bands up a bit more, maybe around here. Okay, so this is how I did the audio spectrum, quite simple actually. And yeah, so that's it for the audio spectrum. So I'm now going to go to the project file for the Cinema 4D that I used to do this, so I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. So this is the project file for the background art for the music video. So I'm going to go through how I did the sort of depth of field back here, like how it's all blurry and stuff. So it's quite simple actually. So all you have to do is get your camera here, and in your render settings get depth of field, which is around here. Once you press the effect button, and go to the camera object, go to physical, actually no, details, and you can see here the depth of field map front blur and rear blur. You tick both of those, and you can see here that there's this slider here, and this actually toggles what the end of the blur does. So I want everything to be in front of the character to be blurry, as if it's focusing onto her. So I'm going to pull it as close as I can to the character, but not so much where it goes into it. So okay, so we've got the front bit of the depth of field blur, so kind of like here it's kind of blurry, and for the end you just do the same with the rear blur but reversed. So here you put this in a bit to the character that you're trying to make the camera focus to, and closer here, and well, we've got the depth of vision. So the map that I'm using to use as the background is actually from Windcraft. It's the mines, I think, and I used Mineways to export it. So that's pretty much all I can think of. We'll guess the sky. The sky is basically, well, the sky object from the create tab. Environment, sky, logo. So the texture I've got is a sky color, well, texture I guess. I can't find it here, but it's in here. Oh, there we go. So I've got the luminance with it, and I just allocated it to the sky. And I guess the sun now, I'm using an infinite light, and the shadows are going to be ray traced hard, so the rays actually hit an object and stop right there, so you can have these shadows in the background. And I guess the texture pack that I'm rendering this in is R3D Craft. It's a default realism 128, I think, maybe 256. I think that's it for this file. I think I'm going to go to Premiere right now to show you the transitions for the like from the front here. It's kind of like black here, and it fades to the actual music video. So I'm going to come back when I have Premiere Pro open. So see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm in Premiere Pro right now. So, well, at the moment, the transitions here are pretty much zero. You can't really see them, so I'm going to make it a bit bigger. There we go. You can see here that the transition here is dip to black. So when you have the software open, you can go to the effects tab, and so you can find the transition in this effects tab here. Go to video transitions, dissolve, and dip to black. That's my transition here. I can drag it across and pull it in. And I guess there's some audio transitions as well, like somewhere here. There we go. So you can see here I've used the same transition, and the exponential fade is for the audio. I go to audio transitions, crossfade, and exponential fade, same as the video transition. I just drag it onto the audio and it's there. I'm going to zoom out a bit here. There we go. So you can see here that the same transition is used for when I kind of make it fade into here. So you can see kind of like Inception here, isn't it? And well, I guess that's all it is. And when I go to here, it's the same transition. So I guess that's all there is to show about this video. So I'll see you guys later, and take care.